Hello, children. This is Grandma's Angels again coming to you with another new episode. And today I would like to talk about stranger danger. Now, I'm sure you've probably already heard this topic in school, in your schools, but I want to emphasize some things that you can know a bad stranger from a good stranger. So listen to what I have to say. I want to teach you children how to be safe and not be hurt in this world that you've been born into. Okay, let's start by looking at some of the things I wrote up here. Never go with a stranger. Never, ever, ever go with a stranger. Okay, they're exactly that. They're a stranger. You don't know what their intentions are. You're too little, too innocent, and you don't know the ways of this world yet, but the adults do. So what I'm saying is you never, ever go with a stranger. Okay, never go with anyone you don't know. So if this stranger walks up to you and is very nice to you and says, little girl, little boy, come here, I want to show you something, or I have some candy for you, or I need your help with a puppy, whatever it is, no, do not believe that. You must know that going with a stranger can cause you harm. Even if that person has good intentions, a good stranger would not try to take you by the hand, would not try to take you somewhere where nobody else can see where you are. Okay, no good stranger would do that. Only a bad stranger would do that. Not everyone is your friend. Because they talk nice to you does not mean they're your friend. You have to be careful. Okay, there are good people in the world, but there are also bad people in the world that choose to harm little children and overpower them and hurt them. And this is what I'm trying to protect you from. Okay, run away quickly where other people are. If you're in a park or on the street or something, run into a store, run into the park, go where people are. Do not let this stranger take you down an alleyway or into their car or into an apartment. Do not let them do that. Do not hold their hand. Do not go with them. Okay, you cannot fight back. Once you're alone with them, you cannot fight back. You're too little and too innocent. And then it's too late. They've got you where they want you, okay? In a dark place, in a secluded place. Do not go ever with a stranger. Yell, scream, and make a scene. Remember that. Yell, scream, and make a scene. If they tell you, be quiet, don't you make any noise, you yell, scream, and make a scene, because then the good strangers will come and help you, okay? Because there are many good strangers, but if they see that you're screaming out for help, they're going to come to you and help you and wonder why this person has you. And this bad stranger will probably run away. Adults do not need help from children. If someone comes up to you and says, oh, I've lost my puppy, I've lost my kitty, will you help me find it? Adults don't need your help. Or if an adult comes up and says, I'm lost, can you help me? Adults will not ask a child for directions, for help of any kind. Adults don't need children to help them. So just know, if anybody asks you questions like that, oh, please help me, hold my hand, I can't see very well, will you help me cross the street, will you help me here, help me find my puppy, my kitty, anything like that, no. And at the very top here I say, you say no, yell, run, and tell. That's what you do immediately. You say no, yell, run, and tell. Adults do not need help from children. Okay, this one here, secret word, have a secret word between your parents and you. Secret word only you and your parents know. If that stranger does not know the secret word, do not trust him. Do not go with him or her. Do not. You say no, yell, run, and tell. Okay? They must know that secret word. I'm just going to make up a word right now, so don't use this word because it's on the internet. Say the word is fish. Okay? And if he or she does not know the word fish that is between you and your parents, they don't know your parents. So they are lying to you. I want you children to be protected and be able to protect yourself. I'm going to show you some pictures. And you tell me whether these things are right to do, or is it a good stranger or a bad stranger? Is it right to do or wrong to do? Someone in the car called the little boy over and said, "I've got some candy for you." And the little boy went to take the candy. Now, what can happen here? A bad stranger could grab the boy's arm, yank him into the car. It's done in a few seconds, and he drives away. Nobody knows where to look for that little boy. Nobody knows who has him, because bad strangers do things very quickly, very quickly. So never go up to a car if they're offering you candy, a puppy, a balloon, nothing. Do not go up to a stranger. Now, this picture shows a little girl. The man said, "Oh, my puppy loves attention. He wants to be petted. Come over and pet him. He's so friendly." Yes, the puppy is friendly. Yes, the puppy is adorable, but the man is not. Okay, now you see in this picture here, he's walking away from her. He's got her trust. He's got her confidence. So she has no reason to think that he's a bad person, but he is a bad person. Once he gets her alone, he's going to hurt her, or him if it's a little boy. Do not go with a stranger. Do not engage in conversation with them. Do not help them. Do not take their candy or their gift. Do not. Say no, yell, run, and tell. All right? Now here's what happens. This man got this young girl, and he's running past these women. Now these women are shocked, like, what's going on? Well, they're going to eyewitness him. But in the meantime, he's going to hurt this little girl. He's going to take her into a dark alley, into the woods, into an apartment, into his car. He's going to take her where they're secluded and nobody can witness what he does to her. This is a bad stranger. Do not go up to strangers and talk to them. Here's another one. This little boy is fighting back. This man grabbed him out in the park, and this little boy is fighting back. But as you can see, this little boy is just that. He's little. If he does not break the hold of that stranger, then he could be harmed very badly. Okay? Children, do not talk to strangers. Think of stranger danger. Say no, yell, run, and tell. Now this little girl, he's got her secluded. Look at her face. It's too late. He's got her all alone. No witnesses. Nobody's there to hear her screams. And I want you children to be afraid of strangers, because there are bad strangers out there. There's many good strangers, but you don't know which one is good and which one is bad. So you must automatically think, bad stranger. If they're offering me candy, petting their puppy, coming with them, talking on their phone, come closer, I can't hear you, whatever it is, consider them a bad stranger for your own safety. Because once they get you alone, this is what can happen. All right? Now I want to show you a good stranger. This is how you can decide what a good stranger is. Say you see a mother in the park playing with her child. She's safe because she's there entertaining her child. She's not going to let any harm come to you if you run up to her and say, "This man tried to grab me. This man was talking to me. This man wanted me to go with him." Or a woman is capable of doing bad things too. But if anybody tries to talk to you or get you to go with them, you run and tell somebody, okay? Anybody that's in the park, preferably a woman playing with her children, but there are good men in the park too, and that's a harder one to determine whether they're a good man or not. But if he's playing with several children or something like that in the park, chances are he's a good man, okay? Now here's another. If you see anybody in these kind of uniforms, then they are good. If you see a fireman anywhere nearby within your vision, or a policeman, you run up to him and you say, "That person tried to take me by the hand and take me somewhere, told me he'd take me to my home, or see a puppy, or give me some candy, or take me for a ride." Okay, you tell them that. These men will know exactly what to do. You don't have to say much at all. Just say, "This man tried to take me for a walk." Whatever it is, you tell them. and you will be protected. Okay, I'm going to give you a little quiz here. So I want you to answer these questions. This is, what if someone walked up to you and said, "Would you like some candy?" What are you to say? No. And you leave, you walk away. You have candy at home. You don't need some stranger giving you candy. 2, if a stranger says to you, "I've lost my puppy or my kitty cat. Can you help me find it?" No, no. They will find it. Chances are they don't even have a puppy or a kitty cat. They just have a dog's leash there looking like, oh, the dog got off the leash. No, do not listen to these excuses from strangers. These are not good strangers. Okay, number 3, "I have a gift for you. Come with me." So this person will want to take you, like I said, to a car, to an alleyway, to an apartment, to a wooded area where nobody can hear your screams, nobody can see what's going on. It's just between you and this bad stranger. Do not accept gifts, candies, finding dogs or cats. None of these things are truth, okay? This means they're a bad stranger. Number 4, "You look just like my favorite grandchild. Can I take some photos of you?" No, you don't let anybody take photos of you, because in this world you've been born in, those photos can turn up very bad in places on the internet. And not only that, they would get you within their arm's reach and they could grab you and take you. And they say, "Oh, I want to take some more pictures of you. You're so beautiful." Do not listen to this flattery. I want you kids to be afraid of strangers. In that way, you're safe. You will live another day. You will live to adulthood. So there's a lot of bad things going on in this world, and I don't want you to be a part of it. I don't want you to be the statistic of another missing child. All right, number 5, if they say, "I can't hear you, come closer." No, do not go closer to the stranger. Once again, I'm telling you, if you're in their arm's reach, they can grab you and walk away with you. And they could be telling you, "Don't you make a sound. Don't you make a sound. You just walk with me quietly." And children tend to obey adults. Do not obey this. This is a time that you can say no, yell, run, and tell. Okay? The next one, "I'm lost. Can you help me?" Again, here it is. Adults don't need your help. Do not go with strangers. Here, adults do not need help from children, and they don't. Adults can find their way. They're not lost. And even if they are lost, they'll ask another adult. They won't ask a child. So do not go close to them. Do not answer. You say no, yell, run, and tell. Okay, the next one. "I have your parents on the phone. Come over here. They want to speak to you." No, they do not have your parents on the phone. They are lying to you. Okay, they want to get you within their arm's reach. Again, please, children, know there are bad strangers out there. And there are good strangers too. But again, you do not have to determine whether they're good or bad. You just say no, yell, run, and tell immediately. And number 8, "Your parents have been in an accident. I'm here to take you to the hospital." No, they're not. If you do not know this person, this man or this woman, they are a stranger to you. And your parents are not going to send a stranger to pick you up. This is where this comes in very important. Create a secret word between you and your parents. And if that stranger does not know that word, let's say again it's fish. If that stranger does not know the word fish, you ask them, "What's my secret word?" And if they can't tell you what it is, they don't know your parents. There's right there, you know they're lying to you. All right? Children, I want you to be safe in this world. You're not old enough yet to know the dangers of this world and what some bad adults are capable of doing to little helpless children. You are little, you are young, you are innocent. Please do not fall for these things that bad strangers do. I showed you a picture of the good strangers. Find them, go to them. But most importantly, make a scene. If they tell you, "Be quiet, don't you make a noise," you don't listen to them. You say no, yell, run, and tell. You get away from them as fast as you can, and you watch. If they have bad intentions on you, they will disappear. You will turn around and they'll be gone because they don't want to draw attention to themselves. So children, think of stranger danger. If you've heard this in your school, you're hearing it again here. I want you to be safe in this world. There are too many missing children in this world because they were innocent. They didn't know a bad stranger from a good stranger. And again, you don't have to determine at that moment, is this a bad stranger or is this a good stranger? While you're thinking of that, they're going to grab you. You don't have to think about it. Treat everybody that approaches you as a bad stranger. Whether they're bad or not, treat them that way because that will save your life. I love you, kids. I want you to live to adulthood, to be the best you can be, and just do wonderful things in this life. Do not go with a stranger. Create that secret word with your parents, and you will live a long life. So I love you very much. I care very much what's going on in this world, and I care that you children are being abducted. I don't like it. I'm trying to do something to teach you children. Do not trust every adult that you speak to. If they have asked you to help them find their puppy or given you a piece of candy or come with me, your parents in the hospital, do not believe these things, okay? You yell, run, and tell, all right? And there's my episode again for this time. It's stranger danger. So be the best you can be and be kind to everybody you come in contact with. All right, my children. I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.